Alrighty.
Oh my gosh. I'm so
Hello, hi. Welcome back to another fun episode of All About Yana. Today's episode is gonna be extra chatty, so go grab you some food and come on back. On today's episode, we have a very special guest. We're just gonna sit down, we're gonna have some food, we're gonna have, a drink, and we're just gonna have a little chat about the creative/arts industry here in Botswana. We're also gonna do like a little friendship tag. We're gonna have a good old time, so don't go anywhere. So I've had to move to the side a little bit to make space for my guests. Let's all welcome GOOSE. Hey,
Hey guys. I know.
Welcome to All About Yana.
Hey guys.
Ooh, let me get our drink before we start.
Oh, okay.
Don't move. Yay! Okay, we're gonna put this. Let's put this over here. One for you, one for me.
Yay!
I'm gonna put that in your face though, boo. Where should I put it?
Maybe one is that one.
Yeah.
The greenery we let go.
It's fine. This is like.
No, it's
Okay, cool. Alright, so I guess we'll open this whenever we're ready.
Yeah.
Welcome, boo!
Thanks for having me.
Okay, for now. I want us to play a game before we go too far, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna play a game just to kind of you know me, I like to play games.
I do, yeah.
So basically, you're just gonna close your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna close my eyes as well, and then my phone over here is gonna ask us questions who's most likely to.
So I close my eyes
So
and you ask me the question.
No, I'm gonna play something on my phone and it's gonna ask. So both of us are not gonna know who said what.
Oh,
so,
yeah. I get
So
it.
if it's you, you just point at yourself. If it's me, you point at me.
Okay.
Cool.
Got it.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Eyes closed?
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Best friends check! Who's crazier? Most likely to get arrested. Who's funnier? Most likely to spend money on something stupid. Who's the thickest? Most likely to get married first. Who smells better? Who gives off more crackhead energy?
Ooh.
Best friends check!
Crackhead?
I said me!
I wanted to say you actually, but I was like, that's rude. That's not nice. But it's her.
It's me. I'm like the crazier one.
You're crazy for
Yeah,
sure.
that was fun. Okay, so who's the crazier one?
I said it's you.
It is me, definitely.
It's you.
And then it's who's.
Who's the funnier one?
I feel like you.
Yeah, I said it was you.
I feel like it's you. I feel like we're always correcting.
Yeah,
We all laugh at almost anything.
It's too much. We're never serious.
No.
Barely.
We can make anything funny.
Yeah.
Okay, then who
Was it most likely to get
married first? Definitely you.
Okay, I think I said me too.
You said, yeah, definitely you. And then,
yeah,
okay.
that's it. I think we were on par though. That was
Okay,
fun.
Minji, welcome. I got us some food.
Thank you so much. I can't wait.
Yeah, I think we can. Oh my goodness, it's quite a lot, and
Quite a lot.
it's so funny because I got this food from a local caterer. You guys, Spooning. I'll leave the details in the description below so you guys can check them out.
They did well.
Yeah, they did quite a good job, but it's a lot. The portion is like for the two
How
of
many
us.
people is it supposed to serve? In their terms, this is supposed to feed how many people?
I don't know. I think
I feel like even four. Yeah.
Yeah,
Four.
it's quite a lot.
Wings, burgers, double beef burgers,
A chicken burger.
a chicken burger,
Yeah.
and fries.
It's quite a lot. I actually do. You know I'm picky, right?
I do.
I'm so picky, but I didn't want to be that girl. I wanted them to be free and just make whatever.
Yeah.
But,
Which is
so if you guys see me pulling out things, it's not because it's bad. It's just because I'm super
She's
picky.
very particular with. I mean, I thought I was particular until I met little Miss Things with you. And she's got a sensitive kind of palate as well.
Yeah,
so I'm looking forward to see.
I'm gonna try and eat what I can, but I don't like vegetables. I don't eat cheese. I don't. The list goes on, and there's quite a lot of these veggies, there's cheese, there's that.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be pulling it out. I'm gonna pull out what I don't eat. Nobody judge me, okay? And then I think we can start now, Ninja, right?
Yeah, I think we can.
Yeah. Okay. Quick one. You're gonna be hearing the word ninja a lot. A lot. Yeah. It's just what we call each other.
She's ninja, I'm ninja.
Both of us are ninja. It's a ninja. Yeah. Alrighty. So I invited you here, ninja.
Most likely to
Okay, so like a dish for our
Yeah,
shells.
we can dig
And
in.
then we get the conversation rolling.
Yeah.
After we've dished.
I think let's
Yeah,
dish
let's
first,
dish.
because you.
So it's like, okay, yeah, get it. We come down. Because like this is a lot of food.
Pretty much. I hope there's no chili. There's no chili, right?
I don't know. I hope not too.
Yeah, because.
Oh, you told them nothing? Like you weren't even like.
No, I was just kind of like. No, I was like,
okay.
I just saw the little flyer thing, and I was like, I want to show love. You know, I'm shooting a video, so let me support y'all. I'll pay.
Yeah.
Make sure you pay.
Guys, 3 things. Stop it.
So I let them know, I don't know. It's gonna be featured in my video, but I'm definitely gonna pay for it because I want to make sure I'm supporting and encouraging people to support.
Exactly, guys. Let's do the right thing. Let's do the right thing.
Oh my gosh, Nij, I cannot.
Yeah, just do it.
I'm overwhelmed. I don't know how to get. Okay, let me do this. Okay. Alrighty.
Oh my gosh. I'm so weird.
I feel like we have to do another disclaimer. Like, guys, I can't. We have a problem, Yana. Hey,
I can't eat in public again.
we can't. We cannot. But we're gonna try our best to be proper. But we also want to be comfortable, so don't judge us, okay? We're trying. So then, we did finance together, right? And I always thought like, okay, no, we'll end up in like office jobs or whatever. I feel like we spoke about our interests, but I don't remember mentioning like I wanna start a dance company, and I don't remember you mentioning like you wanna start your own business and start your own makeup business and start taking it seriously and stuff. So how did you make that shift, let's say, from finance to makeup, and then with me, I guess, from finance to dance?
To dance, but you're also insurance, bitch. Well, so technically, I didn't completely just abandon finance because, you know, I'm still in school doing accounting and finance. So it's still something that's in the back of my mind constantly and consistently, because I mean, even if you go into business and you're an entrepreneur, that's nothing. The backbone of any business and any operation is the finance and accounting, you know, segment of things. So I'm pursuing that just because obviously it makes sense, because I am, you know, I operate my business on a day-to-day basis. So that feeds into my makeup. However, the makeup part was honestly something I didn't think I would also like full throttle, like take on clients and, you know, have a whole like, you know, makeup business. It was just honestly a very what can I say, a hobby that was very close to my heart. That I mean, I liked to do makeup on myself and put pictures up, until somebody once, like literally one time, somebody asked me to put up my details in the description so that they can book me. And then I was like, yeah, that's when it clicked, like this can be an actual business. So up until then, I was honestly just doing it because I loved it, I enjoyed it, it made me happy, but I had no intentions of like doing anybody else's makeup and, you know, making it into a business. So basically ever since then, it's been running as a business.
So I feel like we have a similar story, because I also was just putting up videos, and then I had a friend who actually told me you should have classes. You should have, I think I had a bunch of my friends actually telling me you should have classes. And then eventually I was like, okay, let me just do these classes. But I never thought about like profit and that kind of, I was just doing it because I genuinely enjoyed it. And then eventually the coins started coming and I was like, oh, it feels really good like to do, it doesn't even feel like a job to me, like it's really fun. So
I was telling my client just yesterday, honestly sometimes I forget because I remember there'd be days when I do the makeup, years ago though, not now. The way I work now in terms of payment is completely different. Years ago when I started, I'd do the makeup and once I'm done, I'm like, okay, bye, thank you so much. Like as long as you're happy, that's my payment. That would be my payment. I'd forget to take payment from a client when I'm done. So yeah, I'd kind of walk out like, okay, thank you. But it's not like I would be like, you know, we can do this for free.
Yeah, I feel like with me, when I was starting, I was willing to negotiate a little bit. Like I'll be like, they'll be like, send us a code, then I'll send the code, and then they'll be like, okay, do you mind if we go down? And I'm like,
It's okay.
Yeah, you know, because I just, for me, it was more about I want to perform, I want to be on stage, I want to put on a good show. But now I'm like,
it's like the code is the code.
No, I don't negotiate. I don't know how people feel about it. I know I had a conversation with someone else who told me, no, you shouldn't do that. And I was kind of like, okay, that's your opinion, boo boo. But I give you my best code. I don't negotiate.
You know the thing with operating and that kind of thing where you know you're dealing with a person, you know, just because they know they're dealing with Yana or they're dealing with back at thigh makeup, it's not like a whole organization in the CEO, the board of execs, so they don't take it that serious. If you quote them something, they definitely feel like, because I'm just talking to a person here, on WhatsApp, I can just tell them, ish, can't you bring it down a little bit, you know? I feel like that's what it boils down to, and people just kind of forget, you know what, at the end of the day, you need to treat each business kind of like equally, you know, you don't go into Woolies and negotiate for a blouse because one ounce is 300 and the blouse is 450.
That is so true.
You don't do that. So just have a little bit of respect. What you can do is just mention, you know what, my budget right now doesn't allow. So I'll keep you in the back of my mind or whatever for next time.
And then next time when you ask for the code, then you know
what
you're working with.
But hey, I also battled that. I had to grow some very thick skin.
It took a while.
It took so long because I was always trying to be so nice.
For me, I had to develop my brand first. When I got to a point where I had spent so much money, because you can imagine I'm booking studio space. If I'm having a photo shoot, that's money. If I'm shooting a video, that's money. It had gotten to a point where I had just spent so much money that I just absolutely had to kind of get right. So that's fine. Right?
Sorry.
So I absolutely had to get remuneration.
You do.
So it's quite pricey to have these. Kind of started as a hobby, so our hobbies are quite pricey. Even you, I'm sure, buying your makeup is very expensive. So eventually you're like, trying to be nice. Ooh, I love it, I enjoy it. Eventually you're looking at yourself like,
it only kills you because you go to bed and you know what you've been through. Like I was telling you, Ninja, I used to charge a very low amount to spend the whole day with a client wherever they were. And looking back, I'm just like, wow, that was so sad because I'd go to bed and what the work I made or I performed wasn't equal to the paycheck I got at the end. So only you feel very disappointed and discouraged at the end because you did all that work and you feel like you weren't compensated enough. So you just always want to be mindful of that. I think when you're running any kind of business, it's like, does it match? Does my work match how much I'm charging for it? Does it go hand in hand and does it make me happy?
So Ninja, how was the industry when you joined versus now?
Oh my gosh, huge difference.
It's like your market has grown so much now. I don't want to use the word saturated, but there's quite a lot of you.
I think every other day I'll see someone new, like a beauty page on Facebook. I mean, 5 years ago when I started.
Guys, please don't judge me. I'm just removing the cheese
before you get sick.
I need to remove the cheese. Last time I ate dairy, I ended up in hospital. It was not cute.
Wow. That's good.
I enjoy mine. Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Oh, I was asking the industry then versus now.
When I started 5 years ago, there was very few of us, like, well, that I was aware of. Very few people that I was aware of, and I feel like I started just before makeup really took on like a whole. I mean, remember the eyebrow phase, Ninja?
Oh yeah,
There was a whole. I
Yeah.
swear.
Everybody was
I
like,
swear, everyone.
Angry Birds. No, I'm kidding. But we all wanted eyebrows, basically.
Everybody wanted to know how to do eyebrows. Like eyebrows was the thing.
Yeah.
So I started just before that, and so I was able to kind of watch the industry in my country, at least in Botswana, take off from just being did whatever you want to your face to now there was like I think a standardized face where it's like no, and this is how a professional makeup look looks. You're supposed to look like this. Whereas before, I don't even know how people kind of benchmarked what they're supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Because I feel like now, because there was a couple of makeup artists that were like coming up, they were able to say, oh, okay, this is really good. This is very well put together. So it's definitely grown drastically. People appreciate the art a lot more.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because these days you get people that want to just do makeup because like,
I'm going to a party.
it's Friday. Yeah. Because it's Friday before.
I want to look nice.
Before it was just strictly mainly brides, and then maybe birthday parties here and there. But now it's just like every occasion.
Okay, so for me, when I joined, I would say the prominent dance company / group was Mopato, and I did start off dancing with them. When I started taking it seriously, I was dancing with them initially, and then we did the youth games, we did a couple of gigs together, but then I decided I want to do my own thing, and they were mainly doing, I would say, like the bigger gigs and so on, so I was just kind of like, okay, and they had classes also. They had like these, classes for us, like dancers. That want to improve
classes, sort of.
If you want to improve your skills or whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. So there's someone who caters for us, people who love to dance, people who are about it, you know what I mean? But there was no one who catered for beginners. Like, what if you just kind of want to learn like a little two-step? You don't need to do the
full thing.
You don't need the
Exactly.
You just wanted like something a little.
I'm trying to put my napkin, bro. You put it here? Who did you put it there? Who put it there? Are you serious? Why is it all the way there? I'm confused. And I used it already?
I don't know. Maybe I used it, then I took yours.
I feel like something big just happened. I know I put it here. Hi. Anyways.
So yeah. Okay. So yeah, I decided to start my company and just only teach beginners because I felt like there was already somebody in the market teaching,
The professionals.
The professionals, yeah. So yeah, now I feel like there's quite a few people. I think when I started, I think my friend Galleria was in Russia at the time, I think. Because then when she came back, she also started classes as well. And then Ms. Jive, there's Samantha Claire. There's quite a few of us now. There's quite a few people that have dance classes. So then versus now, it wasn't really popping like that. But I feel like now it's like,
Popping.
Yeah, I mean,
Did you feel like you also started at the same time, well, at a good time?
I feel like I did, but for some reason I always wish I started at varsity. I always have this, like I always wonder, like if I started in varsity, where would I be right now? Do you know what I mean?
True.
Yeah, so I have these thoughts sometimes, but I feel like, God's timing, like
Exactly.
it's fine.
It's the right timing.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, I forgot to mention that I got some new treats from KFC as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have new products. They have nuggets and they have dunked pops. The dunked pops.
Exhibit A?
Yeah. So I thought it would be cool to try those. I actually want to have one right now. I want to try.
Those remind me of literally the McDonald's nuggets.
Yes, they do.
McNuggets.
Yeah. And I don't like McDonald's, so I hope I'll like this.
And what are these sauces?
I think it's just the regular sauce that they put in that burgers.
No, it's not like
white.
sweet chili. You know, white. They're kind of yellow chili.
They asked me, they said either this or chili, and I know we don't like chili.
Nope.
So I was like, no, give me the one with no chili. But yeah, let's have a taste, because yeah, I don't like the nuggets at McDonald's. They taste like cardboard.
You need to get the sauce and dip it in the sauce.
Jalapeno sauce.
No, well, I don't really like the jalapeno one because chili.
Yeah.
There's a sweet and sour one with sweet chili. Oh my god.
I get like an explosion of different tastes in my mouth.
You are
No.
I love that so bad. These are good.
Oh my goodness, these are good. I can eat this.
I just wish the sauce was different.
Yeah, it's a bit overpowering. It's strong. Strong.
And it's too thick. It needs to be very, almost fluid, huh? Because I'm a food expert. But, yeah. In my opinion.
I was about to say anyway, I was gonna say, what are like the effects of the Rona on your business?
Okay, so there's also another conversation I had with my clients very recently. I was saying, so the way the Corona hit, for us, we were deeply affected from the beginning of April.
Because that's busy season for you.
That's like heaven. Every bride wants to be an April bride, okay?
Yeah.
So, one of our biggest, I
don't know if I can bite this.
Shut up, what's going on?
It's okay, talk about it.
Okay. So one of our biggest paychecks, I think anybody that's in the events sphere or industry, April is just like the perfect month. The weather's perfect. I don't know, there's lots of holidays in April as well for us. I don't know about everybody else around the world, but for us here, there's like so many holidays and stuff. So people are just, the mood is hype. So that was really bad that we had April taken away from us as makeup artists. So nobody could meet, no events could take place. I had to stay home. Obviously, that was like a really big, big thing that we had to overcome.
Yeah.
But what I did notice is, like afterwards, like now, basically, now there's like a surge of people. Just no one wants to wait. Now everybody wants to just, if they wanted to do something, if they wanted to have a wedding or whatever, they're just taking the chance now, because you never know if the government is gonna call for a lockdown. So there's like a spike in requests for us to work.
That's actually a good
As
thing.
makeup artists, yes.
I know. I've noticed a lot of people are like,
Yeah.
you don't know, come to lockdown, come to you sneeze, whoop, lockdown. So I need to, whatever I want to do, I need to do it now.
Exactly.
So I think that's kind of cool.
For us now, it's become a good thing because people don't want to wait anymore. If you were indecisive about a date or when you want to get married, now you're just gonna decide and say, you know what, I'm doing it in a week. Can you come, help me? So that's been the upside of it for us now. Business is kind of doubled, if I may say. Yeah, it's the demand, definitely. Let me say the demand has doubled, because now we've had also the people in April that weren't able to do their stuff, trying to do it now. So yeah, it's been a bit of bad and good in a sense. It's just the silver lining, I think.
Yeah.
What you take away from it. And then with you?
So for me, I feel like the same thing happened. I had a few gigs lined up and then cancelled. Yeah, and then but lucky for me, the event that I had like just before the Rona, how do I explain it? So I was supposed to have the event and then they postponed it.
Okay.
So when it's like that, I was available on the day that they had booked me, right? So whether the event happens or not, I still get paid. You see? So then they were supposed to postpone it, but then lockdown happened. And then they weren't able to have the event, but I got paid regardless, because on the initial date we were supposed to have the event. I was willing and ready.
Already, but
It didn't happen. So I think that was like, and it was quite a big gig, so I got paid regardless, and I was able to like let that kind of hold me for a little while through lockdown or whatever. And then I got a few gigs actually during the lockdown, which surprised me. Oh my goodness,
blessings,
dude! I was so shocked. So I got a request to do like a live dance class.
Yes, you were kind of busy there.
Yeah, it really surprised me. So
I was pretty busy, and the adverts.
Yeah. So I got an ad. I actually got 2 ads. I got dropped from the story for another day. So I got quite a bit of coins. Surprising. Honestly, I had completely given up.
Right.
I had just I had given up. It's not
the thing. The thing that was scaring me about events is that people would want their money back. Like I was hearing so many stories. I was hearing so many stories in April about people that had booked venues demanding for their money back. People were just stressed. Like it was actually a very stressful period, and I just felt really lucky and blessed in that the people that I had worked with, obviously to secure your booking you need to make payments and stuff like that, but they were people that were willing to have their events go through. So no one was really like trying to fight me. Yeah. And you know, even to this day, there's still some brides that have booked with me, but they still haven't had their events. So you just have to kind of find a way to maneuver it. Like you have to prioritize them, you know, for when
I feel like if you're communicating.
Exactly.
Like
so
they just need to know how I see
what's going on. Exactly. So that's another thing. I also tried to keep communication with them throughout the whole lockdown in April, May, everything. Just wanted to keep track. Kind of like, have you decided on a new date? You know, now that your date is gone, what's going on? Following up. It's always good to communicate. So